So here we have my jewellery storage. This is a set from Stackers. As the name would suggest, you basically stack these up as I have already shown you, and as you stack these, it just means that they are so easy access, so easy to grab whichever compartment you need, and they're really easy to store as well. So they fit really nicely on some shelves, they fit into your wardrobe, like wherever your space is they will fit. Or if you want to lay them out, you can lay them out as well, and they'll also look really lovely. I store them like this and I keep them on a shelf, which works really well for me. So my storage has in fact expanded since last year. So last year I had 3 different compartments, but now I have 4. So yeah, I'll quickly show you the compartments. So this is the top half, which is the same as last year. You could even have this open if you wanted to. It's really lovely. Here is where I keep kind of like my most used jewellery, the one that I want to be able to grab whenever. I've got a couple of necklaces here, although this section is currently empty because I also keep some in that little trinket dish. But here I usually keep my most worn necklaces. I've got a few bracelets on these 2 sides, some rings. These are actually meant to be cuffs, and then I've got rings here, gold rings, rose gold here, and then a few earrings here. So it's a little bit miscellaneous, but it's really the pieces that I reach for the most. So that is the top section, which is this gorgeous like open up compartment. This is section number 2, and this is what I have a double of. So this section and the one below are the same type of compartment, and I really like this one because it's got all the individual placements basically, so you can separate all your jewellery really nicely. And that's what probably one of the things that really drew me to Stackers, is just the ability to be able to store everything like this, so it's all really neat and organised. So in this section I have my earrings, and as you can see, it is pretty much majority hoop earrings. I mean, that's what I love, that's what I wear the most of, so naturally that's what I have the most of in my collection as well. So these are my hoop earrings. And in the section below I have necklaces, so a real array of necklaces. As you can see, this section is actually already filled up. I didn't realise just how many necklaces I had, but when I filled up this section last year, you could tell that it was very close to being full, and I filled it up this year. So yeah, necklaces section is pretty much packed. And then the last section really is the miscellaneous section, just a little bit of everything. These are really deep, so they are the deepest set compared to the others. This is the deepest, so it really fits in a huge array of things. I've got so many random things. I've got summer bracelets here, which you can see. I've got a couple of things still boxed. Some of these pouches, which often come with jewellery, and they can be great to reuse if you are travelling. My watches here, and then a new set of earrings here, and then some larger earrings and clips and things that don't fit in other sections. But this works really well for me. It's just a fantastic storage solution. Not forgetting to mention as well this little trinket dish, which I actually got as a Christmas present and really comes in handy. Whenever I come home, I take off my jewellery and instantly just place it in here. It's quite easy. I keep this on my bedside table, so it's got literally my most worn ones. It's great like during the week when I am using my jewellery daily. I will just pick pieces out from here, but today I will pop these back into storage. But I just wanted to show you like the reality. So let's start off with the top and work our way down. Here is where I'm going to be putting all of these pieces, which are everyday pieces. And as I explained previously, in here is where I keep my most worn everyday jewellery. So I'll quickly show you things like the rings that I have in here, a huge selection. In this section I keep my gold jewellery. There's a real mix actually. Some of these are just like Topshop, H&M, the kind of, you know, like affordable kind of jewellery, costume jewellery I guess, that you can get from places like that. So all of these are H&M, H&M, H&M. This one was Topshop, Topshop. Just a mix of high street brands basically, which then leaves me with a couple that aren't. So this is from a brand called Trium, a really beautiful piece in my opinion. It's so lovely. I love gold jewellery and I'm really getting more and more into rings recently. So this one's really lovely. Then I've also got this one, which I love. However, I don't know how well you can tell. I mean, my camera is clearly not enjoying focusing for anything too up close. There we go. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely starting to tarnish a little bit, which is a shame, I have to be honest. But it happens a lot with gold jewellery. You really need to just try and choose well. This is another ring from Trium. The thing I love about them is that they are adjustable. Again, not focusing too well. There we go. Oh, did you hear my cat? He's meowing. This is a adjustable ring from Trium, so it really fits all fingers, and I have such big fingers. Then I have this ring which I wear so often, and I can't tell you how long I've had this ring, and it has like worn just so well. It's definitely lost some of its color. It's not as gold or as bright as it was when I first got it. It's kind of just dulled though, so it hasn't started to tarnish, which I think is really, really great. So it's not as bright as some of my other rings, but it still looks so good. This is yet another Trium ring as well. It's actually quite similar to that one that I showed you that had tarnish. Like, they are both incredibly similar, but you can really see the difference between the metals. I guess just with hand washing and stuff like that, it's kind of inevitable, particularly with jewellery that is just cheap, I guess. This is probably one of my favorite set of rings. It's a double set, so you get both of these in this little set, and they just work so well. I love wearing them both together, and I just think they look so good. They are from Gold Luna. These are from Monica Vinader. I have such a love for Monica Vinader. I think they do really fantastic pieces of jewellery, so I currently am enjoying wearing these like so. I really like wearing them both together. I just think they work really beautifully together. They are just so dainty, but they look really cute in my opinion, so I love these two. So those are the gold rings. As you can see, I have quite a selection of those, and then I have a few rose gold ones as well. Not necessarily ones that I reach for the most, but they're probably the most like meaningful ones. This is one from Michael Kors that my auntie got me. This is like a random one from a random brand. This is from Pandora. So beautiful. I do actually like wearing this one from time to time. I think it looks quite lovely in my opinion. And then I also have this one from Folly Folly, I believe, which is another, it's actually quite similar to the Pandora one, but they're just nice like shiny ones, which I think look really nice sometimes. Here I've kept cuffs, like ear cuffs, but I might change them down to the bottom. These two are H&M. This is from Sif Jacobs instead. It's a much smaller one, which I really like. Here I've got some of my bracelets. So this is a brand that I can't remember. I will leave everything linked down below. I feel like I came very unprepared for naming all of the jewellery pieces, but everything will be linked down below. This bracelet is Monica Vinader. I really like it. It's quite a chunky gold metal, and I love that. This one is from Gold Luna. Really beautiful as well. Then I've got this one from Merci Maman, which is a really lovely French brand. This is one of the newer pieces in my collection. It's from a brand called Latelita. Really, really beautiful. I actually wear one of them daily. So this one, which is an evil eye, is also from Latelita. Really beautiful. I think in the summer I will start wearing like the two of them together. I think it will look so stunning. This one is Monica Vinader. I have this one personalized. So on the front it's got an engraving of a heart, and then at the back it's got mine and my boyfriend's initials. And I don't know if you can see, but this middle one has heart eye emojis, which I just love. You can get engraving and personalization free on Monica Vinader, so absolutely love it. And also, if you watched previous jewelry collection videos of mine, then you'll also remember this piece. It's also a Monica Vinader. It's a linear friendship bracelet. This one is also a friendship bracelet, and this one is actually a brand new one because mine, this toggle bit, stopped working as well. It just wasn't as secure, so it wasn't really holding its place like this one does. I sent it over to repair, and they sent me a brand new one. It wasn't personalized or anything like that, so they just replaced it for me absolutely for free, which I think is a fantastic customer service from Monica Vinader. So I'll pop that there. Here I only have a couple of jewellery items left. This one is another one from Gold Luna. It's the one that I've got the matching bracelet for. It actually comes as a set. And then here, this is one that I think is perfect for spring and summer. It's from a little Instagram independent business called Beads by Ast, or Beads by AST. Really lovely. It's more of a choker style, which I love. And then from my little everyday trinkets pot, this is one from ASOS actually, and this was really inexpensive. I was really after something like this, so I was really happy to have found this one on ASOS. Really inexpensive, and it like hasn't tarnished or anything. It looks really great, so love that one. This is a firm favorite from Monica Vinader. You can use this in so many different ways. You can really wear it in a number of different ways. It's really fantastic. It's one of their chain link ones. You can get like little links that you can add to this to really change it up. You can add pendants to it. I've even just taken it apart and worn it as a bracelet in the summer months. It's a really, really fantastic piece. I like wearing this one as a choker and layering a slightly smaller necklace over it, but this is hands down one of my all-time favorite necklaces. I often pair it with this, which is another Monica Vinader piece. This is a gorgeous like medallion that they do. So lovely. This chain isn't actually from Monica Vinader. This chain is a beaded chain, which I think was from a Merci Maman necklace. I just added the two together. I thought they worked really nicely together, but often I will wear this with that chain link necklace and I think they just work so perfectly. This is a hexagonal one from Daisy Street, which I really love. One of the few pieces I have from Daisy London, and I really, really love it. I love how chunky the chain is. I love how detailed it is, and then I just love the bottom. It's part of the Estee Lalonde collaboration with Daisy Jewellery as well, one of my faves. And you may have noticed the lone ring. This is just a Topshop one. These are my everyday hoops, the hoops that I literally wear on rotation. These are from Hoop Station. These are incredible. They're a really, really chunky hoop, as you can tell, but they just do not tarnish. They have lasted so well. I've had these for maybe like 2 years now, going on 3 years, and they still look as good as when I first got them. They are really fab. And then these are from Whistles, and I remember picking these up at the very last minute. I saw them at the counter, like as I was ready to pay, I saw these and I literally couldn't leave without them. They are so beautiful. They're really detailed, they're really stunning. I got these about 2 years ago maybe, so they're no longer available, but I have found similar alternatives, which I will leave linked for you, but love these as well. A really small hoop, easy to wear, but quite like chunky and detailed, so love these as well. Okay, so next up, earrings. So I've got quite a lot of earrings. I'll actually pop in the two from before, the ones that I wear the most. This is the collection. I'll try bring it up closer for you so that you can see all of the pieces in here, and I will quickly talk through brands. Primark, H&M. These are some of my faves from H&M. They're so nice. Got them about 2 or 3 years ago, but still wear them loads. These are and other stories actually, and they sold out like as soon as I got them. I got them for Christmas last year, either Christmas or my birthday. Both are in December, so sometimes I get them confused. But this is just a really beautiful like pearl drop earring, and they came back fairly recently, so hopefully they'll still be available and I can link them. These are also Primark. These are H&M, and they actually came in an earring set, so they had some cuffs and things, but these are so heavy, like far too heavy on the ear, so I barely ever wear them because they're just too heavy. These are Primark. These are also Primark. I do like Primark jewellery. I find that the gold doesn't wear like badly or anything, like it wears quite well, so I am a big fan of Primark jewellery. Then I've got these, which are just rainbow multicoloured hoops. So cute. I don't wear these enough. I think they'll be lovely in the summer. These were from Topshop, which actually whenever I wear them get quite a few compliments. These are New Look. I really like New Look jewellery as well. These were ASOS. These are also from Late Lita. These were Primark, I believe. These a friend got me. I'm not sure where they're from. These were Primark, but clearly I've lost one. These are from a brand called Amelia London. Really beautiful. They're just a different shade of gold. I don't know if you can tell, but they're more yellow than the kind of brownie finish, which is not necessarily my favourite. These are from Sif Jacobs Jewellery. So stunning. Just like really little earrings, which are lovely. These were sent to me in a PR package. I'm not entirely sure where they're from, but they are just like a classic hoop earring, so they're lovely. This is a cuff. These are the ones I showed you. And then here in this little section, I just have a few pendants that either I've taken off necklaces or have just changed things up. So yeah, I keep my extra pendants there. And I suppose I'm going to swap this up here because that makes a bit more sense. On to necklaces. So many necklaces. So this is an Evil Eye one from Estella Bartlett. You can probably tell I've got a thing for these. I just think they're so pretty. So that's Estella Bartlett. This one is from Oro Jewellery. Really, really pretty. It's a nice little choker. This is another one from Late Lita, which is really lovely. Although I would say that the one on my wrist is a nicer version that they do. This one, not as nice in my opinion. This is just a really like ditzy, dinky pretty little chain, really delicate, from Sif Jacobs. So a perfect layering piece. This is another one from Oro Jewellery. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like these dangly like teardrop shapes, which is really lovely. This is also Sif Jacobs. It's another one with little droplets on it, but this one's got little diamonds on it. So lovely. This is Merci Maman. I used to have like 3 pendants on this, but I changed it to just have the P on it, which I really like. It's definitely like more of a delicate one. This is from Aurelia London. I got it for, I think it was Christmas. Again, a really nice little choker detail one. Then I have this one, which is more of a like dangly kind of one. I don't love the way that like this one works. It kind of never stays in place, so I don't really wear that one often. This is from Chupi. It's their constellation necklace. I've had this for years and years and I just absolutely love it. I think it's so beautiful. This is another Daisy London piece, but this one, as you can see, has got quite a long pendant, which is quite unusual. I don't have anything else like that, so I really do like it. This is another Merci Maman one. Let me twist it around. There we go. It's got this kind of, I don't know what you call this, but it moves basically. Really lovely. It's also personalized. They also offer personalizations for free. This is another choker set from Oro Jewellery. It's got this really beautiful necklace again, where it's got like the beaded detail, which I really love. This is such a pretty one. I don't know how easily you can see that, but it's just got these little colorful gems in there, which are so lovely. Can't remember the brand of this. I think I've had it for quite a long time, but it's really beautiful. This is one that was a gift. It was actually from a like little company in Portugal. It's rose gold, which is why I don't wear it too often, but it is really lovely. And very delicate too. This is a very long kind of hammered necklace, which is so beautiful. I guess I don't wear it too often because it is quite, oh my gosh, it's so tangled. But I don't wear it too often because of that. This is actually a real shame because most of my necklaces, like none of them seem to tangle in here, but I guess this one was just very long and very delicate, so that has tangled. So I'm gonna have to sort that, but I will leave that for future me to sort. This is a chain from Thomas Sabo. This is so unusual. It's completely different to anything else that I have in my collection, which is why I really love this piece. It's so nice. So it's basically like a snake pendant, but then it's got all of these jewels on it, which is so nice in my opinion. I think it's really quite a cool piece. This is one with a little like pearl, I suppose, on it, and then a little P as well. Really lovely. A very dinky chain as well, like really quite delicate. When I say dinky, I mean delicate. This is another piece from Oro Jewellery, and it's another piece that has a really long necklace. So the great thing about having different necklace lengths is that then you can just layer your pieces. So you can go for a choker, a medium-sized necklace, and then a long length necklace. I mean, it really is super long, so that's lovely. I actually think that looks really nice in the summer where you don't necessarily layer clothes. So rather than layering clothes, I enjoyed layering jewellery. I don't know if anybody else finds that, but I definitely do. This is another piece from Chupi, which is really beautiful. So it's got my birthstone, my initial, and then my boyfriend's initial as well. It's just a really cute one. This would actually be a really nice gift for like a mum and like to have her children there or something like that. It's just really lovely, but really delicate. Again, just so nice and so easy to wear. This is a gorgeous piece from Daisy London. I got this last summer, I believe it was, and so it's got this little pearl detail or pearl drop pendant, which I love. I think a pearl drop is so pretty for spring and summer, which is where I really love this. And then it's just got like the classic gold jewelry, which is my personal favorite. This is a rose gold necklace from Monica Vinader. I've had this for a while. I don't know if you can tell, but where it's engraved, it is like tarnishing slightly, so it does need a bit of a clean. This is a beautiful little stone that they do, like a natural stone, such a pretty color. And then I've got the chain, and I love this chain because it's completely customizable. So it's got this ball, and you can basically make it shorter. Sorry, this is so hard to show you, but you can basically make it shorter by pulling this, or you can make it longer by elongating it, which is really great. It basically means you've got multiple necklaces in one, so you can really just make with this whatever you want. This is a really stunning necklace. I actually don't wear this often, if at all, but it was one that my mum gave to me, and it's really pretty. It's got a coin in there. Really beautiful piece, actually, and I would wear it more, but I don't wear it too often because it is just like so valuable to me, and I don't want to lose it or anything like that. So this is another piece that is actually quite special to me. So this is from Dubai. My uncle got it made for me when we were on holiday in Dubai, which was a good few years ago now, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I think it says my name in Arabic. Well, I hope it says my name in Arabic. That's what it's meant to say. Although I do believe that in Arabic there is no P, so it would be B, like Patricia with a B instead of with a P, because I don't think P's exist. Like, somebody definitely told me this. I don't know if it's true or not. But yeah, so that's that. I actually really enjoy wearing this. I think it's a really beautiful one. And it was quite popular at the time, like, to get this kind of thing. This is another really, really pretty one. It's kind of got this hammered pendant effect, which is really lovely. A nice long chain. I mean, you can see pretty much my kind of style, the kind of jewelry that I choose, the kind of jewelry that I enjoy. So onto the last compartment. This is the biggest one, it's the thickest, so it fits the most in there as well. So in this section I have a bunch of other bracelets and things. I guess bracelets that I don't really reach for too frequently. This is an interchangeable one which has a red and a cream. Then I've got these two which are more like summery ones. I quite like having lots of bracelets on in the summer, and I think bracelets like these are really pretty for that. And then these are just a bunch of bracelets that I made last year in lockdown. And again, they're quite cool for summer, I find. Hopefully I'll wear them again this summer. But yeah, just keep those in here because I don't necessarily gravitate towards them on a daily basis. This is an old Monica Vinader friendship bracelet. If you see, it's like basically the same as these, but like the older version. So it's personalized as well, so obviously I keep a hold of that, but don't wear it as frequently. This is a really beautiful gold bangle from Pandora. This was when they first started doing gold, because Pandora usually specializes in silver jewelry, but they started doing gold, and so I got this gorgeous bracelet, which is really lovely. It's got two of their precious stones on it as well, so that's really beautiful, but I don't wear it often. This is an anklet. It's a gorgeous shell anklet. My friend actually got me this from the Philippines, and it's really lovely. A gorgeous anklet, again, one that I wear in the summer. So I guess you could call this section the summer bracelet section. Here I've actually got some earrings that didn't fit previously in my earrings section, but they do now. I've got space for them now because I have added to them. All of these are from Matthew Calvin as well. They're really pretty, like dainty kind of earrings, which are lovely. Still the hoop design, still the style that I like. So I will save these and move them over to the earrings section, and then I can put these back where they belong. Here, the middle section, as you can see, is watches. Honestly, I don't change my watches often. I used to really enjoy changing watches, but now I have this one, which is a Kate Spade smartwatch, which I basically wear every single day. Because it's a smartwatch, it like counts steps, it counts heart rate, it does like all that sort of stuff, so I just use that daily. And it's also gold, which I really like. I will link it down below, but I do have a few others. I used to wear this one from Guess a lot. It's still really beautiful. This is a Michael Kors one, which is probably like my first ever sort of nice watch. This is another Kate Spade. This I used to wear before getting this one. The rest of these are all from Cluse. But yeah, like I said, I just wear this one the most, but I still keep these because I do think they are still beautiful, and I might, don't know, change my mind one day. Got a couple of little pouches in there, and then this final section I have earrings. So these are still in their original packaging, I guess. These are small little hoop earrings from Estella Bartlett. I've got these larger pearl drop hoop earrings. These were skinny dip. These are actually a collection that Amelia Liana did with skinny dip. These are really nice. Obviously they don't fit with the rest of my earrings, which is why they stay here. I've got these earrings as well. I actually made these at a press event, so these were, they're really nice, I think. They're rose gold, but don't really wear them too often. I feel like big earrings like that aren't as popular as they once were. And then I have these big earrings. They're kind of a hammered gold. These were, I think, from Nasty Gal, if I'm not mistaken. And then finally in here I've just got some of these big clips, which to be honest with you I don't wear too frequently, but they are really nice. I think these three in particular are very pretty, but I just keep all of these in here because again there's not really another space for them, I suppose, and they are so pretty, along with the larger earrings that don't quite fit anywhere else. That's it. That is my updated jewelry collection.